You see, keeping your peace is much more than just having a facade and making it look like everything's fine and not responding. Keeping your peace is about inner peace. It's about the thing inside you. Not the way that you respond to things around you, but it's about who you are at the core. That's what we're talking about when we talk about keeping your peace. So how do you do it? How do you keep your peace in the middle of pressure and pain? That's the question I was asking myself. If you're asking yourself that question this morning, I'm glad you're here, because we're going to talk about that right now. You keep your peace in the middle of pressure and pain by starting with Scripture. See, Isaiah says this. He says, you will, and he's talking about God, he says, you will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast because they trust in you. What's that mean? Here's another verse. This is Jesus talking. He says something very similar, but gives a different take on it. Here's what Jesus says. He says, do not let your hearts be troubled. You believe in God, also believe in me. What does that mean? You see, if you look at both verses, what you find is there's a common thread between both of those. The common thread between both verses is this idea of control. You see, Jesus says, do not let your hearts be troubled, almost as if you can control your thinking. You can control your heart. Isaiah says you'll be in perfect peace. For those who keep their minds steadfast on you, you will keep those in perfect peace. If you stay focused and your mind fixed on God, suddenly you're able to obtain a little bit more peace. You can control your thinking. That's good news for some of you. For some of you, the idea that you can control what you're thinking, you can actually direct your thoughts. You can say, hey, this is troublesome, but it's not going to trouble me. That idea could change your life. I mean, it's a good day when you realize that your moody husband doesn't have to create a moody day for you. Your crazy kids, they don't have to create a crazy day for you. Your messed up boss doesn't have to mess up your day. You can stay focused. Here's the big idea. Inner peace doesn't come when you finally have control over every part of your life. That's not inner peace. When you finally figure it all out, you finally have all the answers and everything exactly where you want it to be, that's not inner peace. Inner peace comes when you don't need to control every part of your life. You don't have to. You can let it go. Those things that used to bother you, they don't bother you anymore. That's when you are on the verge of having real inner peace. Here's what David said. He said almost the exact same thing after Jesus. He said this. He said, or in the same vein that Jesus said, he said, I keep my eyes always on the Lord. With him at my right hand, I will not be shaken. Come on, what's that mean? I keep my eyes always on the Lord. I keep my eyes. He didn't say, I look at my bank account every day, and when my bank account is good, I won't be shaken. I keep my eyes always on my kids, and when my kids are happy, I'm happy. I keep my eyes always on my promotion, because when I get that promotion, I am feeling good. He says, I keep my eyes always on the news. No. I keep my eyes always on the Lord. With him at my right hand, I won't be shaken. David had plenty of things in life to worry about. You have plenty of things to worry about. Your worries won't diminish when the things in your life, the things you could be worried about, diminish. Your worries will be diminished when you stop trying to control things in your life.